You guys can't see him because he's behind this monstrosity. But there is a potato here. And potato likes tennis balls. Check this out. He likes tennis balls, but more importantly, he likes to rip all the fuzz out of tennis balls. So, a necessary evil so that I can bring you the good word of computer things. I'm Austin. Welcome back to Gaming as Adults. I still have my Hyte Y60 computer here that's nice and dusty, just for you guys. And we've discovered a problem, and I made a promise. Immediately as soon as the last video went up, which I did with soft tubing, as you can see, everyone kept asking, when's the hardline coming? When's the hardline coming? And I said, all right, give me 50 likes on this video, and I'll do a hardline. We got 50 likes. I have a leak in my computer, so what better time to make this happen? Except this is going to be a bit challenging because I haven't touched hardline in 5 years? Yikes. And the only bit that I have left are 4 of these. So there's that. This is 1/2 inch diameter, 30-inch PETG tubes. So, yikes. Let's look at it. So basically, here's what we got here. We have an extender that goes into a rotary, that goes into yet another rotary, that goes into a compression fitting. That goes into the tube that then goes into the radiator. Somewhere abouts in here, I have a failed rotary. And the only real way that you can, I guess, see that
You can see the water spot.
is if you look at this water spot right here. Fortunately, there's really nothing down there, so I just kind of let it drip. It was a really, really slow drip. But since we're in here anyways, let's go ahead and fix it up. Now, I always build a drain circuit in these loops. Now I get to actually test it. You don't get to do that very often. I mean, I suppose once a year. I didn't really say it in either of the two Y60 videos, but there's some confusion about this bottom case and how it actually pops out and looks. Come on. What am I doing wrong here? There it goes. Right. Somebody asked if you could mount like a 360 underneath here. No. The answer is no. It's because of the same thing up here where they made that cutout in order to fit the radiator. There isn't enough room. There is no cutout on the bottom. So, a third fan being squeezed in here, you might be able to. You'd have to drill your own holes, and this last one is really going to be jankily mounted, but you could try. I don't think it will work. These are 120s as it sits. So, this is like the only way to get in here, by the way. So that's kind of a pain. Okay, let's do some building. I don't know what this is called, but it's like probably called a soft jaw advice. I've always known them called sweet lips. So these can come in handy because after you run a computer, sometimes compression fittings tend to get stuck. That's where sweet lips comes in. There's also a needle nose variant. I don't have one of those, so. You know, I spent a long time getting some of these tubes all bent and everything like that. Took me like, I think this one tube took me like 20 minutes, dude. And immediately, as soon as I get everything all nice and pretty, what do you guys do? Do it again. Do it again. Man. My return line is going to be here. It's going to come over here, come out like this, simple bend, just like that, I think. This is still going to keep doing its weird bendy thing. This is going to go straight up, bend like this, and then go up, and that's going to be a pain. And this is going to go into here. So this one's gonna have to ride high. It's gonna come out a little bit, go all the way over here,
And then down.
and probably come down. I might actually put it in on this side.
And then the other one goes into the...
And the other one. No, I'm gonna bring it in, down like this, down, in. So that's a 1, 2, 3 bend. This one's gonna be 1. This one's gonna be 1. No. Yeah, 1, 2, 2 bend. This is just gonna be one big bend. This is gonna be 2. For those of you that don't know, the more bends you have in a tube, the more space for you to mess up, the more difficult. Don't you just hate it when you're looking for something and you can't find it, and you can't find it? Come to find out that the reason why you can't find it is because it's right in front of your face and you're looking in all of the wrong spots. Yeah, me too, I hate that.
We tore apart a whole room looking in every box twice for a bag we had already grabbed. And then if it needs...
This actually cuts. I don't remember if it does. Yeah, it does.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, it is.
Potato, come here. Here.
Anyway, 2 inches, right?
Yeah.
All
That
right.
way, if it's too long, you can shorten it. I don't know.
Just to get the KY jelly. No, I'm not joking.
Oh.
It's water based.
I thought you were joking.
Yeah, I'm not joking.
Well, I guess this is going on the internet.
We're going to stop for just a moment. I'm going to give you a gaming as adults tech tip advice. Sometimes, when you don't have enough tubing, you need to make do with what you have. That means that I may have to... It's too long. It's too long, so I got to kind of groom up this edge. It is a pain to put this insert in when there's a bend in any sort of tubing. However, I also don't necessarily want to contaminate the loop because I know no amount of pre-wash is ever going to get any oil out of this. So I need a water-based lubricant.
We're all adults here, right?
We're all adults here. So obviously only ever used for tech type devices. For tech things, water-based lubricant. I wonder if they'll start selling this at Micro Center. Yeah, but as you can see, it inserted quite nicely and worked rather well. It's water-based, so it should just rinse off. I don't know what this is going to do to thermals, so I guess we'll find out. Maybe I'll put a couple extra droplets in when we fire it up and go, lube-cooled computer. I don't know, man. What do you want from me?
The funny thing is I think that probably would work okay for a little bit, because it just gets waterier the warmer it gets.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Have we scientifically tested that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Backed by science doctor businessmen from NASA, from Space International Military Research. I feel like, I don't know. This feels naughty. This feels not. I don't know. It was really easy though. I'm gonna be judged on the internet so hard. Yeah, look at how bad that looks. Yeah, this one's done. She's done, boys. Oh, it's gonna pop. Oh, damn it. I want to do it. This would be hilarious when it fucking just starts leaking everywhere. Like everything. Tighten up the fittings. I can't. Why not? They're covered in lube. The knurling doesn't help. Why did I do that?
I don't know. I was kind of waiting for you to realize.
Okay, so there we go. PETG, or acrylic tubing. It's hardline tubing, probably one of the easiest, and it's the only one that I have on hand. So there's that. One of the downsides of hardline tubing is that if anything goes wrong, or if you want to get to any of your core components, you kind of have to drain the loop and then tear everything apart in order to do what you want to do. As opposed to soft tubing, where you can, for example, you can just take the wire block off and you don't have to disassemble the loop most times. So if I want like NVMe RAID 0 like Jessica has, then we're gonna have to come back and tear it apart again. Whoa. But that's all for this one. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, stay tuned. There's bloopers after this. Also, be sure to check out our Discord and Twitter and social media and other things. Watch me just snap my RAM in half.
God.
Ooh. I thought you had 32 gigs of RAM. Yeah, I thought so too.
Oh, I was thinking of Great Corn Julio and TP and whatnot.
Yeah, it's really good. TP for my uncle. Ooh, Corn Julio.
Well, I mean, she's getting a full service.
Mm-hmm.
You looped her up. You were nice to her.
Now she's getting 8 out, man. This is what we call a Kentucky pit stop.
Oh, what?
Full service.
Oh. That's where we were going with that.
All right, let's lube up our tubes.
You really don't need much. What's the bottle say? A pea-sized amount?
I don't know. We should hit them up on Twitter and be like, hey, about how much should I use per tube? And they're gonna be like, what do you mean per tube? And we'll send them a picture. We'll be like, well, obviously this was made for putting the insert into your hardline tubing, specifically for water cooling. And they would be like, are you a virgin?
Are you married?
Do you understand how sex works?
Do you have a girlfriend? Because she might need some explaining to do. I've heard you can get pregnant off of a toilet seat.
Yes. Okay, now some of these places that I've been to, they are freaking nasty. If you walk in there, there's probably enough jizz in the air that if you breathe in, you go, sorry, deep throat. My bad.
Relatively quickly.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Never mind that noise you heard. It's just a beast under your bed.
That was actually pretty good. You don't know the lullaby to that one.
Exit nights.
You got it.
End of lights. But, you know, we got a foreplay before we can just shove it in there, because otherwise the dishwasher gets mad. I'm sorry. That was not very nice. I'm sorry.